What's going on, everybody? It's Blandon here from Mortgage HQ, and welcome to the second video of our 5-part series. In the last video, we covered the 3 reasons why you would sell your property to upgrade to your next property. In this video, we're going to cover 3 reasons why you would not sell your existing property and do your upgrade. And if you stay till the end, I'm going to share with you one regret that I have in my own home buying journey. So reason number 1 why you wouldn't sell your property is that you perhaps have not built an investment nest egg. Now, of course, you probably have to be someone that wants to be financially ahead. And remember, just because you can borrow a bit more and the property value have gone up, it doesn't actually mean your financial position is much better. Because remember, when you took out the 30-year loan, there is a big debt that you have to actually repay. So the question you have to ask yourself is that after you took out that loan, how have you made progress on your investment plans? Now, contributing just 3% to your KiwiSaver and having 10,000-20,000 in cryptocurrency or your Sharesies account does not count. Do you actually have a plan on how you're going to hit your retirement goal? Now, retirement doesn't always mean that you retire at 65. It can simply mean the day where you have more financial options, or the day where you can just stop working and still have the same lifestyle. Now, this is counterintuitive, but if you set up your investment first before you do your upgrade, I can assure you the next upgrade that you do, you're going to have way less of a mortgage, you're going to have way more cash flow, and your kids and your family is going to be much happier because you're going to be in a much stronger financial position. So if you're in that situation where you've paid down a bit of mortgage, the value of your property has gone up a bit, make sure that you have some sort of game plan with the investment first before going ahead to upgrade your property. Now, reason number 2 is that you just can't be bothered with investing right now. What do I mean by this? You're more likely a person who is very focused with your career and just trying to focus growing your income significantly. And because of this, maybe your borrowing capacity is much higher than the usual family. And you're in a situation where the bank is willing to lend you the whole amount for your upgrade. And this amount is enough for you to buy the new house and keep the existing home. Now, if you're in that situation, I'm actually a strong supporter of trying to focus on less and do those things well. So since career is still a focus right now, perhaps investment are not on the cards yet, this is completely fine because you have an automated investment available to you right now. Although most owner-occupied don't actually make too good of an investment property, since the cash flow is usually quite low. Keeping your existing owner-occupied as an investment might be the best investment you can have right now. Since you don't have to think about it, you're still getting at minimum a leverage asset that is growing at 5% a year. So meaning if it's $1 million property, you get that $50,000 at the end of each year as part of your capital gains. And that might be a really good saving scheme for you. Reason number 3, your property is actually a great investment. Okay, this doesn't happen very often because majority of the first home buyers out there are just looking for a nice property, not necessarily a good investment. And for some, they might think they know a lot about properties, but when you're a first home buyer, you just don't know what you don't know. But occasionally, I have seen clients with an amazing first home. What I mean by amazing is that it's a great investment property. Now, what do those properties look like? Do check out our 3 C's video. In the description below, 3 tips on how you can find great investment opportunities. In short, for most properties that are actually good for a holding as an investment, either have really high cash flow or have really great future capital improvement potential. What does that actually mean? Perhaps it's got a bit of land in the back where you can build a minor dwelling to increase the cash flow, or it's sitting on good land that you can get rid of the existing house and build several houses on it for development. These kind of property tend to have much higher capital gains if you compare them to a cross-lease property, a unit, or perhaps a property on a small piece of land that you really can't maximize anymore. If you need a bit of guidance in that area and you want to know the implication of potentially upgrading your home or not upgrading your home, definitely get a mortgage advisor on your team. They will be a great help to you. And as usual, if you guys find value, please smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Now, the one regret that I have in my own property buying journey, I wish I sold my first property when I bought the second one, because I wasn't really holding on to a good investment property. I was holding on to my emotions. And reflecting back, my first property was never really a good property investment to hold. It's a cross-lease 3-beddy. And when I put that side by side to another investment property that I had for the last 5 years, the capital gains is only half. So I really wish I had an advisor like myself to tell me this. And I might have replaced it with something that had much higher cash flow or potentially much higher capital improvement value. So in summary, why would you not sell your property to upgrade? First one is delayed gratification. If you haven't built that investment nest and you're thinking about just increasing your mortgage, I urge you to think twice. Secondly, you might just be very focused on building your income and your career. And you're in that fortunate position where the bank is allowing you to buy your next property without actually selling your existing one. You don't have the time for investment just yet, and so holding on to that property as a leverage investment is probably the best thing you can have right now. And lastly, you're actually holding to a investment gem. It's going to help you build really good wealth. So by keeping it, it's going to make your upgrade next time a lot easier. And remember, you don't have to make these decisions by yourself. If you need a bit of guidance and you don't have a mortgage advisor yet, check out Mortgage HQ. Just reach out, support@aimhq.co.nz. Tell us what your goals are, and we will be delighted to help you out. Until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video.